Good morning, everyone. Dr. Menon, our chairman, Mr. H.K. Mittal, the head of Technology Business Incubators promoted by Department of Science Technology in India, Mr. Peter Harmon, UKBI, and also the chairman of the Global Business Incubation Network Group on Professional Skills Development, Mr. Julian Webb, Asia Pacific Coordinator, and the person who has been trotting it all the time on behalf of World Bank, Mr. Rolf Friedrichsdorf, a great friend from the German Business Incubation Association, Mr. Raghu, Ms. Geeta, and there are many more important people off the dais. I see a lot of more important people off the dais, Dr. S.K. Joshi, Mr. Sandhanam, Industries Commissioner, Dr. Astam Lalkaka, Dr. Gerard Bones, and so many important people who have contributed to small-scale industries development and business incubation in particular in various parts of the world, and they are constantly networked for promoting business incubation. First of all, let me say something about business incubation, which has always inspired all business incubation managers. We know from 1950s, after the Great War, Second World War, which has devastated the economy, China emerged as a great superpower. Especially in China, there are two great leaders, Deng Xiaoping and Jiang Zemin, who made China what it is today. And in early 90s, Jiang Zemin, then the Chinese premier, said, science parks and business incubators are the greatest innovation of the 21st century industrialization. What does it mean? When a leader of a nation which has changed the world, which has become superpower within a couple of decades, when he says science parks and business incubators are the greatest innovation of the business, industrialization of the 21st century world, it means something. There is something in business incubation, and we are now exploring what it is. This conference is one of the effort. In fact, this conference was a product of hard work by a lot of business incubation managers across India and across the globe. You saw the conference got excellent pre-conference reviews from Mr. Peter Harmon, Dr. Barbara Harley, and Dr. Astam Lalkaka, who's the father of the Chinese business incubation movement, who's here. So we are trying to explore what Jiang Zemin said as the greatest innovation of 21st century industrialization. One of the thing about business incubation is, business incubation has always been an one-way ticket. As somebody said, you never retire from business incubation at all. How can you retire from business incubation? What happens in an incubator? Often a very young person, often a student, or a working professional who has got nightmare dreams about starting his own enterprise. He walks inside the incubator with an idea. He has just got an idea. He doesn't know how to go about, how to make it useful to others, and how to make it sustainable as a business opportunity so this will grow. So an incubation manager comes in contact with that person who has just idea and nothing else. No funds, no team, nothing else. And when you work with that fellow, there are a lot of obstacles. This global economic crisis is nothing. A business incubation manager's world every day is ridden with crisis. You work with the young people who have a lot of technology ideas, but who have nothing. In their own world, they are in crisis. Batch after batch after batch, an incubation manager works with this young fellow, and at the end of third, fourth year, he leaves business incubation as a millionaire, leaving the incubator poorer. And you'll have to work with the next batch of young students, and often with a lot of gray hair, right? So this is an inspiring profession. This is an one-way profession. You always meet youngsters with bright, brilliant ideas and realize ideas. All of us know ideas rule the world. All of us know that. All of us know that ideas also change the world. But we do not have a mechanism for generating credible, good ideas, and we do not have mechanism for making that ideas realize fruitfully for the benefit of others in the society. Incubators are such mechanisms. Incubators are mechanisms which constantly unearth, constantly unleash bright ideas, and they also find a mechanism for making that ideas realize into fruitful ventures. So it is very exciting. We are always crisis people. We always work with crisis people. So definitely incubation is a new thing. This conference is a first step for exploring various dimensions of business incubation. I should compliment DISBA because I was reading a life history of Mr. Rajaji. There's a description about Indian National Congress, how it was 50 years back. I think ISBA in much, much better situation. The way in which we work together in this conference, I should talk about Mr. Arindam Datta from Calcutta, Jagadale from Pune, Deepanvita from Hyderabad, Raghu from Noida, and KCC from Karpanchetti from Hyderabad. It's not the, I never organized, we never organized the conference. It is those people who work day and night and organize the conference. In fact, they took a lot of risk. They took a lot of participation. If this is the worst time to organize a conference. But if not for the help of friends like this from all over India, this conference would not have got realized. And that is the spirit. People understand each other. Peter said in his opening remark, the kind of vocabulary used across the world, incubation managers tend to use the same vocabulary again and again. They easily understand one another. And they easily understand a startup entrepreneur. So this is something very unique for business incubation. I think this conference would not only make the understanding of business incubation better, but also it will re-energize business incubation again. It will also provide new opportunities for business incubation managers to learn, to generate resources for creating new industries. So that, I think, is a very unique contribution of this thing. There are 4 streams, as you know: incubation stream, innovation stream, venture funding stream, and international pavilion, which is as an afterthought added. So these are the themes under which different sectors of incubation, different dimensions of incubation is explored by practicing incubation managers, not theorists. The experience will be shared, new learnings will be augmented, and definitely it will be disseminated to young business incubation manager. If that is served, I think this business incubation would become a historic business incubation conference, and it will add great value to not the business incubators, but to the ultimate beneficiary of business incubators, the young entrepreneur. Why do we hail this young entrepreneur? What is the need for all of us know? Why do we the thing is, if you do not support them at the very early stage, we will miss out an opportunity to create credible jobs, to create wealth, to create tax revenues. We will miss out the entire thing if you don't support them at the very early stage. And we cannot afford to lose these great ideas. I've seen cases after cases after cases, young people coming out with great ideas, become millionaires, provide jobs, take more risks, create new products, bring out institutions, open out institutions to the outside world. All this is done by that startup entrepreneur. He needs support at the very early stage. And whatever be the difficulty we may face, in this conference we have faced hell a lot of difficulty in getting resources, in getting a lot of this thing. After the Mumbai terror attacks, it was very great difficulty for getting. We never thought there will be more than 5 international experts participating. Now we have 48 international experts participating in this. So in fact, the thing is that the validation for this conference lies in what we are going to achieve from the products of this conference. I'm sure that this conference will deliver much more meaning, much more vigor to the incubation community of India and also to the rest of the world. I would also join Raghu in welcoming the guests from outside India who have shown a lot of courage, who have taken a lot of trouble for attending this conference, and for the organizers of this conference, especially ISBA. They have given us a wonderful opportunity to work for the incubation cause. I thank you. But one thing that is certain is this conference would not have seen the day of the light without the great sponsors. These sponsors are the people who actually gave us all support for realizing this conference. I also thank him. Thank you very much for this opportunity.